Welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive.
Always. What are we looking at today?
Today, we're exploring a fascinating document, something called the Rules of Living with People.txt.
Okay, sounds intriguing. Is it like a self-help thing?
It's kind of like that, but maybe even a little bit more like almost a philosophy, I'd say.
A philosophy, huh?
It's all about how we interact with, just the different kinds of people we encounter in life.
Navigating the social world.
Exactly. And what's so interesting about this document, I think, is its structure.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, it's laid out as a numbered list of rules. Each one starts with, when you meet a type of person, do this.
Oh, interesting. So it's not just theoretical, it's giving you concrete actions to take.
Yeah, exactly. A call to action. And, it really struck me, the active language used throughout.
Definitely. It's encouraging you to be intentional about your interactions, not just letting things happen, but shaping your own experiences.
Yes, and it really made me think, have I ever really thought about my interactions so systematically? I don't know that I have.
Me neither, really.
So let's jump into a few of these rules. One that really jumped out at me was, when you meet foolish people, avoid them.
Ooh, okay. That's pretty direct.
It is, right? And it might seem a little harsh at first, but I think there's a lot to unpack there.
Definitely. Foolish people, what does that even mean?
Right, is it just about intelligence? Or is it something more? What do you think?
I don't think it's strictly about IQ, It's more about, a lack of wisdom, maybe discernment, common sense even.
Oh, I like that. People who constantly make bad choices.
Yeah.
Or stir up drama, bring others down with their negativity.
Exactly. We all know people like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And avoiding those influences, honestly, it can be a huge act of self-preservation.
You're so right. It's about protecting your own energy, surrounding yourself with positive influences.
Exactly. And there's actual research on this, Negativity can be contagious. It affects your mood, your mindset, even your physical health.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's wild. So choosing who we let into our lives, our inner circle, that's creating a healthier environment for ourselves.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah.
And it actually connects to another rule that really resonated with me. When you meet humble people, treasure them.
Oh, that's a good one. And it's such a contrast, right? Avoid the foolish, treasure the humble.
Exactly. It's like this document is really pushing us to be discerning.
It is. Humility is such a rare quality these days.
It really is.
It's not just the opposite of arrogance either. It's about knowing your strengths and weaknesses, not needing to be the center of attention.
I love that. So why do you think humility is so valuable? What makes those interactions so special?
Well, humble people are often amazing listeners, They're open to learning. They genuinely want to support others. They don't need to be in the spotlight.
Right. It's like they elevate everyone around them just by being themselves.
Exactly. Like quiet leaders. I always think of Mother Teresa,
That's a great example. And this leads us to another really powerful rule. When you meet aspirational people, elevate them. It's like a direct call to action.
Totally. Support others' dreams.
Yes.
Encourage them.
Yes. And it's about taking action, right? Not just thinking, oh, that's nice, but actually doing something to help.
Absolutely. Could be a word of encouragement, connecting them with someone you know, or just celebrating their successes, being a mentor, a cheerleader.
Oh, I love that. So specific too.
Right.
So how do we find these aspirational people? Who are we talking about?
Look for the people who light up when they talk about their passions. They're constantly learning, growing, trying to reach their full potential. You can just feel their drive.
That's such a great way to put it. And how do we elevate them? It feels like such a big word.
It can be simple things, offering to review their work, sharing resources, just being supportive. Imagine if everyone just elevated one person.
Wow. Yeah. The ripple effect would be incredible.
Right.
This document, it's full of such nuggets of wisdom. It's amazing how these rules, they're simple, but they can have such a huge impact.
Totally. On our lives and the lives of everyone around us.
It's a reminder that we have choices in how we interact with the world.
We do. And applying these rules, that's creating a more fulfilling, meaningful social experience.
Absolutely. So what about you, dear listener? How might these rules change your perspective on everyday life?
It's a challenge to step back. Look at your own behavior. Who were you drawn to and why? How do you react to different people?
Good questions.
Right. Are you adding value to your life and the lives of others? That's the key.
It's like a journey of self-discovery, isn't it?
It is. And this document, The Rules of Living with People, it's a starting point. It's about remembering that we have the power to create a more positive, enriching experience for ourselves and everyone we meet.
That's such a great way to put it. And thank you everyone for joining us on this deep dive.
Thanks for listening.
We hope it inspires you to think about your own social world, how you build relationships. Until next time.
See you then.